What's going on, people? I hope everybody have a good Christmas and a happy New Year. I had me a great Christmas. I was with family, and family's good. But at the same time, I had to come to a realization, even though I knew this already. If we're ever going to start a revolution, we're going to have to kill some of our own. Now, I'm not promoting violence. I don't like promoting violence, but I do think violence is necessary at times. Sometimes you gotta hit a nigga in the mouth. But I've always said, with the recent killings of, black people, unarmed black people by police, and white people, and even like non-white people, but they're just killing black people. And I've always said, there's going to be a day y'all going to kill somebody and black people are going to snap. And they're going to snap and we won't care that we're fully undermanned. We won't care that, any of this stuff. We're going to snap and then it's going to be a killing spree. This is not hate speech, by the way. This is more of a, think of this as more of a warning if any white person ever runs through this. It's not a hate speech. It's more of a warning. Some of y'all probably see it coming. So yesterday, obviously, on Facebook, I have different types of friends and all that other stuff, and associates. One of these associates is a black guy. Light skinned, but, black guy. He's a Trump supporter. I don't have problems with people who are Trump supporters. Alright? But a lot of people, even the people who hate Trump, they go overboard with the hatred of Trump. But with Trump, I'm not going to say I understand, but, people do go overboard. I will admit that with the hatred of Trump. So the Trump supporter, black Trump supporter, he puts up a Photoshop picture of Barack and Michelle Obama. And they had these blue hats that's like, "We hate America." It's supposed to be a joke and all that other stuff. So he has done this before. Needs to just walk in. So anyway, he has done this before. And we choose to ignore it. Sometimes I like try to ask him about his opinions, and he always gives this excuse about he's too busy or stuff like that, or he out there grinding, but you have time to comment. Right. So anyway, he puts this picture up, Barack and Michelle Obama. Now, I'm not offended, but I'm going to ask him a question. I say, so exactly how does Obama hate America? Exactly how does Obama hate America? Simple question. Just want to, simple answer. Let's have a civil discussion. We're adults. Try to have a civil discussion. And some random white boy that I don't know comments under my comment. It says, "Get educated, boy." Now, I didn't even know that someone commented because it didn't pop up on my notification. My friend, who also enjoys debating him, said, "He just called you a boy." As soon as I read that, I said, "Who?" Because I thought it was the Trump supporter. But he said, "Nah, not him, some white boy that was born in 1991. And I'm like, "Oh, word." I go and check, and I see it. Get educated, boy. So my friend said, "Yeah, it's some white boy that was born in 1991. I said, "Oh, okay." So, at first, my first initial comment is to curse him out. You know, call him all types of... I said, nah, let me not do that. Let me do this, which I call a Claire Huxtable curse out. Now, anybody watch The Cosby Show, the way Claire Huxtable used to come at people, it was so smart and educated, but yet so threatening at the same time. Like, she would do it with class, but you could tell in her tone of voice she was serious. And I've also always respected people who have done that, because it's like you keep your... Because it shows people like how much control you have. Like, you keep your poise about yourself, but at the same time, you show them you're not the one to be fucked with. Uncle Phil, I like that. The Claire Huxtable curse out and the Uncle Phil. If anybody remembers the Fresh Prince where Will and Carlton was in jail because they thought they stole the car, and Uncle Phil had to come in and bail them out and all that other stuff. That's another way to handle stuff. But that was like a male version. So I call that the Uncle Phil curse out. There's a Claire Huxtable curse out and there's an Uncle Phil curse out. I think I went towards more Claire Huxtable, but I threw a little Uncle Phil in there too. Now, I told him, first of all, I'm born in 1988, and you were born in 81, so obviously I'm older. You should watch who you're talking to. Second, by you telling me to get educated, boy, I'm going to assume two things. One, that you are not civil enough to have, you are not smart enough to have a civil conversation. And two, or B, it's going to make me curb stomp you like this American History X. So I'm not a nonviolent. I'm a nonviolent person. Please keep this civil. So basically, it's like what my friend said. That's like the politest. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Which is that's where I was trying to get with. It's like, dog, I may be look, I try to solve things with peace, but watch who the fuck you talking to. I've always told people, if you don't know somebody, the first thing you do not do is come at them with disrespect. You're going to get punched in the mouth, and then you deserve it. If I walk up to Mike Tyson, call him a bitch ass nigga, and that nigga fucking knocks me the fuck out, I deserve it. So, anyway, after I wrote that, the Black Trump supporter, he goes, why does he got to be a white boy? Why do you have to bring race into it? And that threw me back. And I'm like, and I wrote to him, are you really focusing on me calling him white instead of him calling me boy? And he was like, you brown race. I said, anybody knows that, first of all, I don't call them black or white. I know we throw white boy in there sometimes like that, but you know, when you call somebody a boy, to me that's disrespectful. Like, especially a grown adult. That is we're all grown adults. You can say sir. You can say bruh. You can even say bro or something like that. I've always called with sir. I try to give everybody the utmost respect because I was taught to give people, call people sir and all that other stuff. Give people the respect they deserve. You come, treat others as you want to be treated. So, after I saw that, and then it's a long thread about him, like, bringing race into it, and then him calling, because the guy called the white guy, the white guy, he called, like, Obama all types of monkeys and all that other stuff, and then he then called me a mudflake, which, again, like, yo, you obviously, he bring it. Long story short, the guy was throwing, like, racist remarks. I don't like throwing racist, even though I don't like saying, I'm not the person to instantly jump into racism, but this shit was, like, racist. So, the whole time, we and a bunch of other black people just start roasting this white boy. And, you know, we handle him like any other black person. Like, Black Twitter dragged him to a point where he stopped responding. And then we asked him, because he was like, I'm a one-man army, you know, come at me. Everybody came at him. He ain't really do shit. He just did some regular white boy sucking my dick shit. Okay. So, now everybody focus on the black guy. Because, like I said, you can like Trump. You don't care, but yeah, the way he come at him was like, you thought Obama would have, like, personally dissed him, called him, you know, personally dissed him. I was like, oh, wow. And then saying, like, the president of the United States hate America. It was like, I ran to try to better this country. Why would you do that? So the whole thing, it made me realize. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this. If we ever start a revolution, and the first thing we gotta do, we gotta, one, get on code. If we don't get on code, we gotta leave them motherfuckers behind. And I've said, if we ever get to a civil war, I'm shooting all the coons. I hate the word coon, but it was like, this guy, I think the part that triggered me the most is like, the black Trump supporter, we went to the same art school, like, for film. We went to the same art school. Like, he's seen me. He's talked to me. We've had conversations. I'm not going to call us the friends, but we've had conversations. We've been cool. I didn't care he was a Trump supporter. It was like, we were cool. The guy he was defending, he has never met. Like, he just know him through Facebook. It was like, and you jumped on that white man's side. And I'm like, especially when he was in the wrong, you still jumped on his side. Like, I told him, I said, if I'm using this, if I'm looking at it from a racial standpoint, that's because it came from a racial standpoint. Like, you know, our people, what it, like, when you hear boy, when a white person say boy to a black man, it triggers them. You know, when they say, like, black people got slavery PTSD or something like that, it's like, I believe it. Because that's why, you know, when a white person says nigger, we like, it, something in the back of our head is like switches. It's like, you know, and then my initial reaction is to fuck you up. It's the same way with boy. When you said get educated boy, instead of giving me an answer, I told him, first of all, I was disrespected as a man first, because you're telling me to go look for it. When I asked, well, I wasn't even talking to him. I'm asking you to give me your opinion. Like, I'm not even asking for facts at this point. I'm giving you, I'm asking for your opinion. And then after a while, he finally gives me an opinion. And then I go, okay, I hear your standpoint. Do you have facts to back that up? And this is what I'm going to tell everybody. The thing is, he's so right-minded, right-wing-minded, conservative-minded, I guess that's what it's called. They love facts. They love stats. Only if you're a conservative, they always come with stats. They always come with facts. That's what they do. You being a conservative and you're not showing me facts or where I can search it, you're going to say, oh, you're going to make me search it. Who does that? Because if I come with facts, I'm going to give you the source of where you could. I'm gonna at least give you a source. I will give you the source. That's what that's what it's supposed to be doing, especially if we're having a debate. But this is not even like white people. I think I'm gonna make another video on two white people's, like, in my personal opinion, why do we act the way we do to white people? And you either may understand this or may not understand this, but at least there's information out there. Now, I will agree. I will admit it'll be opinionated, but it does have some truth to it. So stay tuned for that.